What's up, y'all? It's Todd Gaines coming at you with another movie review. Today I'm going to review another movie that my Uncle Pete sent to me. This movie is called Alvin Purple. Alvin Purple is an early 70s sex comedy that is pretty much introduced the Australian world to this genre, especially Alvin Purple's use of full frontal nudity, not only with the gorgeous females, but also the lead actor, Graham Lundell, likes to show his purple member quite a few times. And I'm pretty sure this was revolutionary in Australian cinema. You didn't this the full frontal nudity. It's not something that you saw at your mainstream theaters. Hell, you still really don't see that a lot, especially male full frontal nudity, and a lot of hell, any full frontal nudity in any movie that you go to, even today, even in the U.S. cinema. So I got to give it to Alvin Purple for taking that step and showing the world, that you can have full frontal nudity in your movie and not be, pornographic and all that bullshit like that. Well, anyway, if you look at Graham Lundell, I mean, to me, he's kind of a dork in this, but he really reminded me of Dudley Moore. So I guess he's kind of like the Dudley Moore of Australia. He's goofy. I mean, he really has no talent. He has a lot of jobs. He can't hold down a job. He really doesn't know what he's gonna do with himself. I mean, he has one talent, and that talent is pleasing women. And the hilarious part about it, I mean, this movie is a farce. Do not take anything this movie is. I mean, this movie. Do not take this movie seriously, please. If you take this movie seriously, you have issues. Um, it is a complete farce. The women, they fall over him. They are in love with Alvin. From the schoolgirls that chase him when he's young, to his teacher's wife, to a sex therapist, to the neighbors coming over to borrow sugar, even guys, even to like nuns, they all want a piece of purple. And as I watched this movie, I found, especially the beginning is just super lighthearted. Alvin's riding around on a damn bicycle, tooting his little horn on there, and just getting chased. And he goes to his teacher's wife's place, and she's feeding him cake, and it's just hilarious, and it's silly, and it really shouldn't be taken. Like I said before, do not take this movie seriously. I mean, if I was I was cracking up at Alvin's misadventures, and he's truly like, he's the ladies' man. I mean the ladies, they fall all over Alvin. And I sat to myself and I was trying to think, why they love him, because I have no answer for that, except that, I guess that's what a farce is. So don't take this seriously. Like I said, um, the plot. I mean, Alvin. Of course, he's. I wouldn't say he doesn't seduce women. I mean, they just look at him and they just want to drop their drawers. I mean, there's just no other way to say it. I did like that Jackie Weaver has a very revealing role in this movie. A lot of actresses have revealing roles in this movie. They show off a lot of their breast assets. I mean, there's really no other way to say it. But of course, Alvin being the equal opportunist, he shows off his asset member, whatever, as well. So hey, equal opportunity there, guys. I'm I'm still laughing. I'm still laughing at this movie. this movie produced a sequel, and actually, believe it or not, a TV series too. Which I wonder what how that TV series ran. I wonder what they showed. You know, still, like I said, I mean, there's a ton of nudity. I wouldn't say a ton. There's a fair amount of nudity in this, and surprisingly, guys, the sex is very tame. So it's it's not a graphic movie at all. It's more just a comedy that starts out really good, and then it gets really it goes off the deep end a little bit when Alvin gets in trouble and has to go to court. But with me watching a lot more Australian cinema, I recognize the judge from he was in Turkey Shoot, and he's been in some other movies. Not the Man from Hong Kong, but one of those other action movies. So I'm starting to recognize people, and I really don't know what else to say about Alvin Purple, except that I'm glad they made Alvin Purple because I'm pretty sure that a lot of other movies tried to copy it. And hey, I'm down with watching sex comedies and comedies trying to copy other movies. For every Porky's there's a joystick. So I had a blast, and that's really all I have to say about this. Um, if you like, really good looking women that show off, you know, that like to show off a little bit and just a completely unbelievable story, then check out Alvin Purple. It's definitely a fun sex comedy. And that's about it. It's Todd Gaines signing out. Later.